So in this part, we are going to learn about SQL indexes, which are one of the most important tools for speeding up database queries. Indexes work like the index in a block, okay? Instead of searching through every single page, okay? The index points you straight to the right place, okay? And in this part, we are going to cover how to create an index, how to drop an index, how to show existing indexes, and how to use unique indexes. And by the end of this part, we are going to go further and explore the differences between clustered and non-clustered indexes, okay? So don't worry if all terms are new to you, okay? Just relax, okay? We are going to make this one simple, very simple. I mean very simple, okay? So let us first create a table with some employee data, okay? Employees data. So here, as you can see, we have a table. We have our query here, our SQL query. Here we create a table called the employees, and here we have different columns, okay? We have different columns. We have the employee ID, and as you can see here, it is an integer and it is the primary key, okay? So we have another one which is the first name column, and as you can see, it is a string. Here we specify using the varchar, and then we specify the amount, the number of characters, the maximum number of characters that can be stored in this column, okay? So we have another one which is the last name. As you can see, the last name, it is also string. We have the department is also string. Control Z is something what is happening. And here, as you can see, we have the last one, which is the salary column, okay? So let us take a look at this one, okay? This one here, we are going to insert into the employees table, okay? The employees table, and here we specify the values. As you can see, we have different records. We have 5 records there with unique, with different keys, okay? Different employee IDs, okay? As you can see, they must be, the primary keys must be unique, okay? And cannot be null, okay? So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you can see, and other data, okay? So let us try to do that to create our first table, okay? So we are going to open our command prompt. Make sure that you watched my previous part where I showed you how to use SQL, okay, in the command line, how to set up, okay, your environment, okay, so that you can use SQL in the command line, okay, because it is cool, guys. You should learn how to use SQL in the command line. It is cool, okay? It shows your professionalism, okay? So let us start. So we are going to first log in using this command. It is going to be MySQL. I'm using MySQL. We're going to use MySQL-u root, okay? So because it is the root user, okay? Root is for user, okay? Or you can say MySQL-user, and you say equals to root user, okay? And the password, we don't have the password, and if you are asked for the password, just press enter. And if you have the password, you know it in your brain, okay? When you know it, just type it there. If you don't know it, just leave, and MySQL will clap for you and just let you in. So let us press enter. As you can see, we are now inside, guys. We are now inside. So let us create our first table, our table here. But before we create our table, let us create a database that we are going to work with. So if we type this one, show databases, as you know, this one is going to show us all the databases we have. For me, I have different databases, but we are going to create the one we are going to work with. So we are going to use the create command, create a database. We're going to create a database. Let us name it let us give it the employees, okay, like that, employees. It's cool, guys, employees. So as you can see, we have we want to create a database. No, not databases. We want to create a database named employees. So as you can see, one law has been affected. If we show the databases there, like that, as you can see, we have our employees databases. So let us use the employees databases like this. Employees databases, unknown database, or called employees. So let us use the employee. It is called employee. Guys, we made a mistake here, employees, but let us go with this, okay? Let us go with this. Let us give it employees. Oh, guys, I misspelled employees. So let us use that one. Use employees like that. So let us use that one. Let us go back here in VS Code, and we copy everything that will help us create a table. I've explained all of that. So let us paste everything there. Press enter. Don't forget the semicolon at the end. As you can see, query okay. So we have created our first table. So let us show the tables. Show the tables like that. As you can see, we have our employees table. So let us come here and we insert some data, okay? So let us insert some data. So we copy everything there and we paste. Okay, so you should notice that at the end we don't have a semicolon, so we must add it there. Okay, and then we press enter. As you can see, 5 rows affected, which means we have added 5 rows. Okay, so if we select everything, all the rows, all the columns from where? From the employees table, like that. Okay, so if we press you need to add the semicolon at the end. Press enter. As you can see, this is the data that we have. Oh my god, who is calling me? Oh, okay, so that person, I will answer that person later. Okay, I will answer that person later. Guys, okay, so let us now try to see what is an index. Okay, so an index is a data structure that improves the speed of queries on a database table, okay, at the cost of extra storage and even slower writes. Okay, so it will help you. Okay, so you should learn how to use indexes. Okay, so without an index, the database has to scan every row to find what you are looking for. Guys, are you seeing? So with an index, it can jump directly to the matching row. Guys, imagine you have thousands of records. Okay, so indexes will help you. Okay, so let us now see how we can create an index. Okay, so let's say we often search employees, okay, by last name. Okay, we can create an index, okay, on the last name column. Okay, so let us see how we can create an index. So let us go back in VS Code. I like using VS Code when I'm writing my queries. Let us create index. You can use Sublime Text, you can use Atom, Nano, you can use anything you want. So ID, we create an index. So let us name it index IDX for the last name. Okay, last name. We are creating an index for the last name. Okay, so from there we want to create it on the employees table. Okay, the employees table, and we want to specify for what? For the last name. Okay, for the last name column. Okay, so after there add a semicolon, copy everything. Okay, so let us copy everything, copy, and then go back in your terminal, paste it there. As you can see, we create an index called the IDX last name on the employees last name column. Press enter. As you can see, 0 rows affected, record 0. As you can see, we have the record 0. So now let's now queries like this, okay, will be much faster. Let me show you those queries. Okay, so those queries like this, let me show them to you. So that you get a good look at them. Okay, so let us see. Guys, I noticed that maybe you have not seen this one. Okay, but let me show you something here. So here we're going to select. Let us select all, or imagine we are trying to select, okay, something. Okay, so we are trying to get, okay, the information from the employees table. Let's specify the employees table. Okay, and we want to search by where? The last name. Okay, the last name. For example, if you had this one, you might not see this with this one because the table is not big. Okay, but imagine our table was big, very big. Okay, this code will make our life easier. Okay, as you can see, we search by our last name. Okay, so this one has been fast, guys, okay, so one row set. As you can see, this is the time it has taken. So let us select all, but before let us select all by last name. Let us search by last name only. Let's search by first name, and we search Bob. Let's search Bob. Okay, it has taken the same time. Okay, but just know the queries, okay, will be much faster, okay, when you are having a big table. Okay, okay. So let us now see how we can show indexes. Okay, so to see the indexes on a table, okay, you can use different commands depending on the database system you are using, and in this case we are using MySQL server, or we are using MySQL. So let us see how we can use it. But before I show you, let me show for those who are using Postgres SQL. So if you are using Postgres SQL, you can use \d then employees like that. Okay, and this one will show you all the indexes. okay, or the indexes, okay. So like that, okay, don't, yeah, like that, okay. So let me show for those who are using the SQL Server, okay. So for you, if you are using SQL Server, just press ESC like that, okay, ESC, or you can put it in uppercases like this, exec, that one. Want to execute sp underscore help index, then here you can provide your table, okay, for the employees like that, okay. Don't forget this one, you can put it in uppercase, you can leave it there, and don't forget the semicolon, okay, if you're using the SQL Server, okay. But for us who are using MySQL, we are going to do like this. So we are going to show, for us it is simple, guys, to show indexes. It's like we're using English, okay. Indexes, we want to show indexes like that, okay. From, we want to see all the indexes from the employees like that. Simple, secure. If we press enter, guys, we get this output. Looks to be very mismanaged, as you can see, but our index, it's right here, guys. You can see it, it is right here. ID index, as you can see, it is right there, okay. It is right there, and it is pointing to the last name, okay. It's pointing to the last name, as you can see. It is right there, guys, as long as you can see it, okay. It's right there, okay. It is right there, okay. So let us now take a look at how we can drop an index, okay. If you don't need an index anymore, you can drop it. In MySQL, we do it like this. We just use our drop keyword, and then we want to drop an index, okay, and the name of an index, so we named it idx underscore last name. It is right there, even you can just copy it, okay. Underscore last name on, we want to drop it, which is, it is on employees, okay. It is on employees, and just press enter. As you can see, our query is okay. Let us now see how if it exists, okay, by using our command show indexes from employees. If we press enter, as you can see, it no longer exists, okay. It doesn't exist anymore, guys. As you can see, that is it. And for those who are using the SQL Server, you can just do this drop. We want to drop index, you can do it as we did, okay. You can do it like the way we did, okay. So for you who are using the Postgres, you can use this approach also. You can use just to drop the index. For you who are using Postgres SQL, your life is simple. Just drop index, then use dx, then the name of the index, which is idx underscore last name, okay, like that, okay. And try to see, to verify if it is there using your command, which is LD, okay, and even even the table name, okay. So let us see, let us take a look at unique indexes, okay. So a unique index ensures that all values in a column are unique, okay. So no duplicates are allowed, okay. So for example, if every employee must have a unique email address, let me show you something here. Let me show you something here. Let us create a unique index, and we name it idx underscore email like that. On, want to create on employees like that, and then we specify the column, it is email column, okay, like that. If we press enter key, column does not exist in the table, okay. So let me see, email key column email does not exist in the table, okay. So we don't have the email there, okay. We don't have the email, but let us test with let us go back. So as you can see here in the department, we cannot have, okay, we can have IT different, we can have people, okay, in the same different people, okay, in the IT department, okay. But in HR we cannot, I think we cannot have, okay. Let us test, yeah, we cannot. Let us try it for the first name, okay, guys. Let us try with the first name. Let's try it with the first name, okay. Let's try with the first name. Let us go back in our terminal here, right here. So before, let me tell you this, okay. And this one that we are doing, this one using the email, this one makes sure no two employees, okay, share the same email, okay. And if we want to do it, let us do it on department instead of department, like department like that. And here we can add index department here, index for the department. If we press enter, duplicate entry, okay. So here we have a duplicate entry here, as you can see here. There, here as you can see, IT. Okay, let us try with the first name. Okay, let's try with the first name. Let's try with the first name, employees. Then here we want for the, let us change this one to be for the first name. Okay, let us name this one F name, stand for the first name, like that. As you can see, it executes successfully. Okay, so let us now take a look at clustered versus non-clustered indexes. Okay, so a clustered a clustered index, okay, sorts and stores the data rows, okay, in a table based on the index key, and each table can only have one clustered index. And in most databases, the primary key automatically creates a clustered key, a clustered index. Okay, so and while a non-clustered index creates a separate structure that points to the data, okay, without changing how it is stored. And a table can have many non-clustered indexes. Okay, think of it like this. Okay, the clustered index is like the main arrangement of a table in a main arrangement of data in a table. Okay, the clustered index, it is like the main arrangement, okay, of data in a table. Okay, while non-clustered indexes are like extra lookup tables, okay, that help you find rows faster. Okay, so try out with indexes. Indexes are one of the best ways to optimize your database performance, but they should be used wisely. Okay, so if this part has been helpful to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Okay, which type of index you have ever used before, or you have fallen in love with. Okay, so thank you.